and welcome to this tarot read. I want to thank you guys too for all your awesome comments, all your likes, all your subscribes. You guys are absolutely great. I love delivering these messages to you. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on today. Okay, so I'm being told the word letters, so we are going to use the letter cards today. Actually, this is really weird. I'm being told the word spell. So I don't know if it's going to spell out some kind of word or something. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe it's something that only you recognize or the person who this read is for. We had we had U and K pop out in just that order too. Let's see what else we got. So we have R, L, G, and I need to take a couple more here. We had a few pop out. We're going to use these guys. M, P, I, W, V, and S. Okay, so that's what we are going to use for the letters. And then we're gonna grab a few numbers, so we'll get going with those guys too. These might have significant meaning to you, like a special date or a date of some sort of event in your life. Might also be in relation to a phone number or an address. You guys are gonna know. We have 13, 16, 26, 1, 20, 5, 8, June, interesting, 30, and 9. Okay, I think we'll stop with those guys, and then we're going to go ahead and get going. I have my oracle cards laid out, but honestly, guys, I just kind of had this vibe that I wasn't sure if I was even going to use them today, and now I'm just getting pulled straight to a tarot deck. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So for whoever this resonates with, these numbers, these letters, this is what we're supposed to use for your read. So let's go ahead and see what we have coming forward here. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles does tend to represent good news on the way. Pentacles can be finances. Sometimes it's also speaking to learning or a piece of knowledge that comes forward. Ooh, we have the Nine of Cups as well. Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment. And the King of Pentacles. Who is the King of Pentacles? Pentacles can sometimes represent an earth sign. Somebody who is a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. A lot of times he's somebody who's confident. I am being told this ties into finances. So whoever this King of Pentacles is, this is somebody who is in a financially good spot, I think is the most polite way of saying it. They're successful. This is somebody who's successful. It's somebody who's confident. I do actually feel a masculine energy with this. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just know they represent certain qualities. And, you know, we have a masculine side of us. We have a feminine side of us. I do feel a more masculine energy that comes from this. I'm just going to throw that out there, guys. We also have the Sun card, which represents blessings. The World card. You know what? And it kind of struck me when I pulled that UK in the beginning of this read. I almost feel like somebody is traveling or somebody is coming from a different place in the world or somebody is coming to someone who's in a different place in the world. It does have to do with this King of Pentacles. I don't know who this King of Pentacles is. If this is like a friend, a family member, a romance that you've gotten involved with, and this is somebody who maybe lives a bit farther away. And this is a chance to sort of come together and do a bit of traveling. We also have the Ace of Cups, or if you're going to visit them, I'm not entirely sure. The Ace of Cups does represent new beginnings, and the beginnings of cycles is a very positive card, and it can speak to the beginning of a new relationship. So for whoever this read is for, this might mean that somebody is starting up a new relationship with a King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. It's that choosing a path, but it also speaks of partnership. So I feel like we're probably talking about a new partnership coming together here. And then we have the Lovers card, which popped up too. Interesting though, we got the Hierophant and Temperance. I'm going to tell you what I'm being told going with these cards. If somebody is hopeful that this union will turn into a marriage. So whoever this read is for, somebody is hoping that this King of Pentacles, this is something that's going to turn into a marriage. We're going to grab some more cards for your read here. I want more clarification about what's going on with the Hermit card. Somebody's been single for a long time. I don't know if this is you or I don't know if this is this King of Pentacles. I don't feel like this King of Pentacles is speaking to your energy. So I do feel like this is an energy that you are dealing with, that is around you, that is also involved in the situation that's going on. One of you has been single for a good amount of time. This King of Pentacles might even be a widow or a widower. This, because I feel like somebody's been alone, and they've been alone for a while. I feel like you guys met casually talking. Like, I'm almost getting like online, like meeting online and talking for some time though. I don't feel like this is like a whirlwind romance, like we just met a week ago and now we're gonna get together and then next week we're gonna get married kind of thing. I don't get that vibe. I feel like this is something a little bit slower, getting to know somebody, maybe even a bit cautiously because of circumstance. And now both sides have decided to sort of come together face to face and to see what this can be. Like I said, somebody's hoping that it ends in marriage, though. Somebody's got that vibe. Somebody's hoping that this is going to become something a lot bigger and a much deeper commitment. The Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles does represent that abundance. It represents that independence and that happiness. So I'm not sure if this is speaking to King of Pentacles. Who does this card belong to? Okay, you. I'm being given the word you. So this card does belong to you. I think you're the one who's been alone for a while. He might have been too, but I think you've been alone for a while too. And in this time, you've sort of been able to shape your life a certain way, kind of living on your own terms, still wanting that other connection, but sort of getting into a rhythm of your own, right? You sort of do things your way, you decorate your house the way you want it, you're setting your life up the way that you want it. So I do feel like you've had this, but it still feels like there's something missing because you're desiring having sort of that other person to share it with. We have the Queen of Swords too. The word that I see with this Queen of Swords is cautious. Cautious. With the Ace of Wands, with starting a new beginning. A new beginning that does have to do with passion, with romance. You're cautious getting involved. You're cautious getting involved with people. I don't know if it's been other people in the past, or it's because of burns from the past, or if it's specifically this King of Pentacles. If it is, it's because of circumstance and the way that you've met this person. It is because they physically live very far away from you. And let's face it, there have been a lot of scammers out there, so everybody's probably a little more cautious about whether they're actually talking to who the other person says they are, you know, or whether it's something different. Because I do feel this level of caution that comes along with this Queen of Swords, and I definitely feel like this is speaking to your energy. Like, you're still like, you know what, I'll believe it when I see it. I would like to be able to make this connection with this person. I would like to see where this goes. I would like to meet them face to face, but I'm not going to hinge my happiness on it. And I'm not going to completely rearrange my life hoping that this turns into what I would like it to be. Like, cautiously optimistic is what I'm being told. You're cautiously optimistic. So you're still going to be protective about yourself, but you would like to take this step forward to see what this is all about. The Fool card says it is a leap of faith. It is absolutely a leap of faith, letting somebody new into your life. It always is. The Four of Pentacles speaks of holding back. Wheel of Fortune, the Moon card. The Moon card can represent secrets, things that are still unknown to us. I don't really get the vibe about this King of Pentacles having a bunch of, like, secrets hidden that they don't want you to know about, or they're trying to get something out of you. I feel like this Moon card is more representative of sort of your subconscious and the things that you're thinking, your fears, your worries, your concerns. And your concerns are that there's things that you don't see here. There's things that you don't know about this person. What is this person all about? Wheel of Fortune is a good card to get, though, because it does represent fortunes changing. We're going to grab a few more, because if I was you, I'd be like, can you tell me what this person is all about? Can you tell me what I need to know about them? That's what I would like to know. Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person, because this Queen of Wands, I'm not entirely sure this Queen of Wands is your energy. I do feel like whoever this King of Pentacles is, They do have somebody from their past who they broke up with. It was some sort of a long-term relationship. It may have been a marriage. And I do feel like it did come to an end, and part of that ending was they had to give this person money. So I do feel like this King of Pentacles financially is in a good spot. But something that would weigh on this King of Pentacles mind is, why does somebody want to get involved with me? Because this person from the past, it might have been a true relationship that just ended with that person being angry, that person being greedy, that person wanting money, or him coming away with the impression that that's what it was. Now, I do feel like this is something that might play on his mind, because I have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords represents that healing. But I feel like this is something that he's mostly healed from, but it still plays in the back of his mind anytime he entertains the possibility of a new romance. Why is somebody getting involved with me? So I actually think both of you are being cautious. Whether you realize it or not, you're both a little bit skeptical of the other one. And like I said, it's just like circumstance. It's circumstance of how you guys met. And it's because other people have had very negative experiences, because it's kind of well known that sometimes these things aren't what they seem to be. So it just makes everybody else cautious. Even when these people come to the table with you know, their heart on their sleeve, and they are being open and honest, it still makes people worry. You know, you still got that in the back of your mind. And I feel like you have a bit of that, and I feel like he has a bit of that too, which is interesting. The Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about weighing your options carefully, considering your options. I'm getting this distinct impression to not jump into anything too soon, and to keep taking it slow. I don't know if it's going to feel like pressure to get into something a bit deeper, because this is going to go, I feel like this meeting, this getting together is going to go good. I have this distinct impression of not only one person thinking marriage, but then the other person thinking marriage, and it might even come up. But I have this slow down is what I'm being told. Slow down, take it slow, put the time in to get to know each other, so that you can really negotiate a way of living here. You know, it's not jumping in with both feet and then finding out things about each other that you don't like and having these petty conflicts. 10 of Wands, burdens, 5 of Wands, conflicts, 5 of Cups. I just keep feeling like this. Take your time. Take your time. And I actually feel your energy in this Queen of Pentacles coming forward too. And to me, this Queen of Pentacles is like this nurturing, this healing, this growth. But I'm seeing potential match to this King of Pentacles. So I do feel like whatever this is, between these two people, you, this King of Pentacles, there is potential here for this to be a long-term match. But I feel this need to take it slow, this need to take time to get to know each other, to put that time and that effort in, so there isn't a bunch of unknowns that then perhaps bring up trust issues or things that you guys experienced from the past, and maybe have those little triggers come forward because you haven't had a chance to really get to know the other person, to know 100%. That's not what they're about. We do have the 10 of Pentacles too. It represents that wealth. It represents that legacy. I have the 2 of Swords next to it too. And I know that for, like I said, I can feel it in the cards for this King of Pentacles. Money is a worry for this person. Being taken advantage of financially is a worry for this person. They're in a position where they would definitely be a target to the wrong person. So they do have a right to worry about that. They're not a bastard for worrying about it. There's nothing wrong with worrying about that. They just need that time. And I feel like this is part of why Tarot's saying to take it slow. To give that person their time to get to know and trust you. But it's also to give you that time to get to know and trust them. That they're not hiding a bunch of crazy shit. That they're not lying about whatever life they have on the other side of things. The Devil card. Because I do feel like moving too fast won't allow these things to get ironed out. It doesn't allow the trust to build. And it can be a detrimental thing to the relationship. Because like I said, the time wasn't put in, so then a little bit of the mistrust slips in, or find out something new once a commitment has already been made, and like, well, why didn't you tell me that before? Well, it's because you guys haven't had the time to tell each other that, right? It's all about taking time. The Nine of Wands says a journey over time. It's sitting next to the Knight of Cups, which can represent that emotional victory. This can be an emotional victory. This can be the beginning of a new cycle of abundance, a very fruitful partnership and relationship. But that time has to come forward to get to know each other, to get to trust each other. That Knight of Swords speaks of truths, being able to express truths. And it's like knowing them long enough and having enough conversation to know truths about their life, and vice versa, so that they know about you. This is that solid foundation. If this is going to turn into, like the Hierophant says, that potential for marriage, I've got to have that solid foundation where everybody knows where the other person is coming from. There's nothing hidden anymore. And we do have the Tower card too, next to the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like this has, having two of those right next to each other, because that Tower card's an ending. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. And let's face it, he came forward as Pentacles. You came forward as the potential of being that, you know, Pentacles to match him. This has the potential to be a new beginning. It also has the potential to go the way of the Tower, depending on how it's handled. This entire read is like coming back to the Seven of Cups. Choices. Choosing wisely. Weighing your options carefully. It's all about that free will and choices. And the Knight of Pentacles says to take it steady. Take it slow. Like, it is a genuine offer that comes forward. Sometimes it's slow, but this Knight of Pentacles always gets to where he's going. It's something you've been working towards for a long time coming to fruition. It's a person who's a steady Eddie, who you can always count on and always has your back through thick and thin, which is entirely the point in this relationship, right? The Ace of Swords, truth, and the Page of Swords. A lot of times I get a bad feeling off that Page of Swords. It's kind of a Weasley little shit. But he can speak of seeking information. Take the time to seek information about each other. Allow them to learn about you and learn about them as much as you can, you know. Spend this time wisely, the two of you coming together. It might only be a short trip, but it's worth taking that extra time to get to know each other and putting in even more time before moving to a deeper commitment. It'll help to alleviate a lot of fears, a lot of stresses, and things that are coming forward, like I said, from the past, because this person's had bad experiences in the past. You might have had bad experiences in the past, or for you, it might just be because of circumstance and being a little bit mistrustful, which is just fine. We do have the Justice card, the Star card, the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is what I'm getting here. You need more information before this becomes like a legal commitment, a marriage. Take the time to get to know each other. Take the time to find that clarity. Take the time to build that deep, lasting bond. To get rid of any lingering fears, any things from the past, to realize who each other really are. And if this is somebody you want to commit to spend the rest of your life with, the Six of Swords. And the Three of Wands, the Empress, and Strength. I'm going to tell you too, by the time this trip is over, you guys are both going to be struggling with taking it slow. Okay, I can feel on both ends people who want to jump in and make a deeper commitment with this trip, and not wanting to leave. It'll be a sad parting, and I do feel like that's part of what drives that wanting to make that deeper commitment too. But at the end of the day, especially in this Empress card, I see like, if it's destined to work, take the time to make it work properly. You know, take that time, put that time in getting to know each other, seeing each other more and more face to face as much as you can, being able to speak as often as possible, being able to speak about your past so that you each know who you're dealing with before you jump into a deeper commitment. The Empress card is telling me that by doing that, you're only forming that deeper Two of Cups. So if both of your end goals is to get married, is to make a deeper commitment, then getting to know each other is not going to stop that from happening. If anything, it's going to help to drive it in that direction. So don't be afraid to take that time. That's what I keep seeing in the cards. Don't be afraid to take that time. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read, and I hope you have an absolutely great rest of your day. Take care.